Alright, and away we go. Here is the video review for Kamen Rider, the Arms Change PBAC-03, the Premium Bandai Set 03 of SIGURD and MALIKA from Kamen Rider Gaim, Sid and Yoko from the show in their Energy Rider forms. And I'm glad to have it. I'm not really big on Yoko's rider form. I like it. It's nice, but this set was really all about SIGURD for me because, one, I'm a big fan of Norse mythology, and so the Nordic and Viking motifs in his armor, even though they never really did anything significantly Nordic with it, I really liked, and his name's SIGURD, so there, and he's got cherry energy, and then MALIKA has peach. And I'm not going to really dwell on this because we've seen a lot of arms change figures. Just going to show them off. We've got the cherry energy armor right here, and the peach energy armor right here. They each come with a sonic arrow, and it's the same mold we've already seen in the arms change line for the sonic arrow. So nothing super amazing there. And transform, just like the same thing. You pop them on, snap it on here. In the case of her, go ahead and pull this shoulder blade. This blade goes down. The chest piece comes down and up and slides up like that. And then this piece actually comes down, and instead of folding off to the side, this piece comes down and folds onto her back. It's a little larger than it is in the show, obviously, just to make the gimmick work. But there she is in peach energy armor, and she can hold her sonic arrow, just like all the others can. Just put her in the hand. They have the same articulation. They've got the same base articulation as all the other arms change riders. So aside from the cosmetics, there's really nothing new about the gimmicks here, which again is why I'm not going into fine detail on everything. We've covered 11 or 12 of these already, so you know what you're getting if you've paid attention to my videos. Now Sid, I might pay a little bit more attention to Sid because I really like it. He's a little bit more green than I know in the show he did have a light green tint to him. The toy seems kind of the same way Duke felt a little lighter than on the show, even though going back and seeing the last few episodes, he actually is a lighter blue than I remembered. But I don't remember. He was green in the show, but he was a much lighter green. At least how it showed up on camera. He looked a lot more like just a slightly greenish white than the kind of not tapioca, pistachio color he is here. But I like it. It works for him. And then his cherry armor comes down, same thing over his head, snaps into place, and here you lift this side of the cherry up and down. Flip his chest piece and his back piece down, and then this slides down his shoulder to form a shoulder pad, and then this rotates around up, and this comes down on top of that to form the shoulder armor there. Now obviously here it's much larger than on the show. It came down, the cherry energy bit was about this size, but on the show these clearly shrunk down to be more like just to kind of cup his shoulder versus being these giant chunks on the side. But it represents him fairly well. I really hope we get an SHF of him at some point because I really did like this rider design for SIGURD, and I liked Sid as a character, so I'd like to have one of the fancier figures for him. Just because this is nice, this is neat. I'm glad I have a representation of him on the shelf, but I'd like to have one that looked a little bit more accurate to the show versus the giant cherry shoulder pads we've got going on here. And that's really all there is to them. The same articulation. You can pop the armor off and snap it on any other riders in the series, just like you could before. And then just real quick, we'll show off all 4 of the energy riders together here. So you got Zangetsu, Shin, SIGURD, MALIKA, and Duke. And those are the 4 energy riders who showed up in Kamen Rider Gaim. Finally complete thanks to Premium Bandai. I think the only arms change figure I'm waiting on now is Kamen Rider Knuckle. I know they're doing the Apple guys from the movie, and I did not get a pre-order in for those. So I may pick those up, I may not, but I did get a pre-order in for Kamen Rider Knuckle, and we will cover him when he comes in. There it is, Arms Change Premium Bandai Set 03, SIGURD and MALIKA, Cherry Energy and Peach Energy arms in the Arms Change line. Thanks to CS Toys for offering the pre-order service. That's where I got these. And I'm glad I got my pre-order in. You guys rock over there, so thank you for the figures. Yeah.